And welcome once again to Better Than Before, live online, live on Facebook. This is Dave Edelstein, here to talk to you as I do every day about mindfulness, relating, getting along with people, communicating, mindfully communicating, assertive communicating, and things to do with how you express yourself, how you listen, and what it is that you and the people you are talking to actually hear. Here I am. It's a very lovely, sunny Ecuadorian afternoon. It's been very rainy for the past month or two, so it's nice to get some sunshine. I'm a little earlier than I normally go. We're having a little work done in the house. The gentleman has gone out for lunch, and I figured I'd grab a few minutes to give you some talk in relative silence, except for the barking dogs. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, John. Hola, Baltasar. So this will probably be the last time I speak for a while about the issue of budgeting. I know I haven't been very specific about the budgeting process, but what I'm really here to talk about is how can you talk to somebody without everything becoming just a big chaotic fight when you talk about money. Money is a real hot button issue. It's difficult to talk about money without trouble. So I wanted to discuss a little bit about how you and your partner may see certain kinds of expenses very, very differently. And how can you respond to that with care, sympathy, and help? Some people, and it's important to be aware of this, feel love when they receive actual physical presence. I don't mean your presence, I mean presence with a T, that they need certain material items or need a certain flow of symbolic acknowledgments of them to really feel that all is right in their world and that you love them. If you are doing a budgeting exercise with a person like this, hi Nancy, if you're doing a budgeting exercise with a person like this, it's important to keep in mind that what you may see as an unnecessary expense that will delay the achievement of your relationship financial goals is something that they need right now to feel that you and they are fully engaged in this relationship. If you do not find a place quickly in your budget for that kind of gift, you really risk losing this person entirely. You risk breaking your connection. It's important when someone proposes an expense that is alien to you, that you don't feel comfortable with, you feel like is beyond your budget, is beyond your ability to gather the money together to provide. It's important that you ask the right questions to understand why this item matters. What is this expense that your partner wants? And what does it represent to them? It may represent to them something well beyond the actual dollars spent on it. It may have symbolic value. It may have comfort value. It may have stress-breaking value that you would not normally understand just from your personal perspective, because it doesn't mean those things to you. So if you're doing a budgeting exercise and you're talking about, say, the expenses for the coming month, your partner may propose some fix-it project in the home, some piece of clothing that they feel that they need for work or for play or for some special event. They may propose some creative materials that they need. uh, that you may perceive as a luxury. Whatever this item is that you see as a luxury, if your partner is raising this as an issue, has the assertive capacity to say, this is something that I want, be sure that you go rapidly into active listening mode and start asking what this is for, why they want it, how you can support this, rather than dismissing it as something beyond our budget. I just don't have it. I confess that, especially in my younger years when I mostly didn't have it, I've never been a real big earner. But in those early years with little kids, in the early days of my first marriage, my instinct, given that I worked full-time and knew what my income was to jump very quickly to, we just don't have it. And in fact, I was married to someone to whom material gifts and material representations of love and affection were very, very important. And I didn't get it. I didn't get it because, to me, material representations of love and affection mean absolutely nothing. I totally don't understand why or how someone would operate this way, but I was married to someone and had to show my love and affection to someone to whom this kind of thing was very, very important. And my immediate instinct was always, we just don't have it. It just isn't there. I needed to look for more ways to have it, or to sacrifice some long-term goals or things that I thought were investments in favor of things that my ex needed in the short term to feel like we had a relationship. I did invest in our home, thinking that this was a relationship builder, but I did not invest in symbolic representations of my love, affection, and respect for her. I just failed to grasp the importance of this. And I didn't investigate. I didn't go the extra mile to find out what was in her mind about these things. I didn't go into listening mode. I continued in, these are the facts mode. And you have to understand what's coming in, what's going out, and why what you're asking for isn't possible. But I didn't do the necessary listening. So I'm going to recommend to you that if you are in a budgeting exercise with your spouse, that whatever it is that they propose spending on, you be prepared to listen to it, to hear it out, and to understand how spending that money could possibly build your connection to your partner, because your connection is the best investment you could make. I'm going to knock off here. It's been fun. Thanks for tuning in. If you've gotten anything out of this, please like and share it, spread it around. This is the kind of coaching I do, communication-oriented coaching, relationship-oriented coaching. Please share around, let your friends know that I'm here, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye now.